Be brave, young cub. Brave, Eduardo.
Alright, so I gotta go fast because Attack on Titan is starting soon. So this week is a lot of Boado actually. All the cards, I have to package it up to make sure I send it to people. I was already getting a lot of people's address. I have to set that up. I've also had to work on the survey for the World Maker package. So that's taking a lot of time. But also I was starting working on a couple emails that we're gonna send to Microsoft. Hey, if you're work at Microsoft, we want Brave Eduardo to be on Xbox exclusively because we love Xbox, but not important. But yeah, so we've been doing a lot of things on the side. But this week also spent a lot of time on visual stuff. As you guys can see in the clips earlier, we did the chain explosion. So we can actually really copy the Breath of the Wild kind of that clip where Link shoots the arrow and everything explodes. Yeah, that's gonna be able to happen now. And mainly is the tendrils, and the tendrils are a big deal because that allows me to bring in the never-ending night enemies and the make it writhe. I really like the animation, how it writhes on the muscle parts. And so when there's a combination of mechanical stuff and muscles, I think it looks really, really nice. So that's mostly it of that. Next week, this coming week, and I love putting this on camera because it forces me to do it. Next week, you guys will see, hopefully, a small clip snippet of the war scene that I've been talking about for about a month now. It's a lot of work. I have to emulate a lot because in the trailer that we have that we are going to send to Microsoft, there is a war scene that happens later on in the story, but it's just a bunch of enemies fighting each other and you don't really know what's happening because too many things are going on the screen. So we had to go through a lot of movies to see what makes a war scene feel like a war. And I don't know, that feels like it's the general vibe that the whole world is kind of feeling right now. So I don't know if this will kick it up, but yeah, we want the war scene to look epic. We don't want any dialogues. We don't want anyone to say Eduardo or something, but you have to have the war scene there to make things feel bigger than the small scale conflict of Eduardo, Lloyd, Spids, Epsilon, and everything. So putting on the camera, I will hopefully have it done by next week. So next week mainly is I have to work on trying to send out the cards. Next week is when I start. And also the war scene. Dhruv is working on finishing up the wildlife, mainly the Giz and the Rabo. We've changed Rabos, not Rabos. The Alan whales used to just fly around. Now they actually, they're like birds. When you get close, they fly away. They're much smaller now, but you can still grab onto them. Dhruv is adding ways till the Alan whale actually eats seeds on the air. So making the sandbox more interesting. Matt's been going crazy on the sound effects. He has just finished more of the Spid sound effect right now. And he says he'll be able to finish that next week. So we'll see if that goes, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.